taking away the Galio, taking away a possible global that could also react to a Stan United.
Will this signal an Ornn pick? It's the biggest question we have right now, because, well, there can still be some hidden agenda here. Hidden strategy by KBG Gaming. Maybe they want the Ornn to be picked up, but looks like G2 Blacklist is not going to be taking any baits here. The MVP performance of Draw is going to be attempted to remain here towards this fourth game as the Ornn gets picked by Yuyu.
I feel like this is more of a confidence pick right now for Draw. Instead of going for the Ornn, he went back to the Leona, which was just so successful on game 3, and he did so many crucial plays. Those crucial stunts against the Ton really gave G2B advantages both in the early as well as the later part of the game. If G2B locks this in, this is a potential carry pick coming in the way of KD.
I remember last series as well when they matched against Edward Gaming. Game number 4, they banned the Shyvana just because of the potential of 0711 using it during that game, because of the scaling, because of how useful it is as a frontline and a consistent damage dealer as well. And a great pressure towards the backline too. This time, it gets fully utilized by G2 Blacklist as KD, despite all the bans here in the jungle side. That is a lot, by the way. That is 6 jungle bans, but regardless, he always has something left in his pocket.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Shyvana. And so far, in the past couple of games, we have seen G2 Blacklist prioritize the Herald because they really value getting the first turrets down to be able to break open some of these lanes and put a lot more pressure on KBG Gaming. But now, since they have a Shyvana, it kind of tells KBG that they will be looking for these dragons. So we will be keeping our eyes on the early game here for KBG Gaming. Will they put a lot more pressure, a lot more of their rotations focus on the bot side to put a lot more resources there to get it ahead? Or will they just let G2 Blacklist get the dragon? We'll see, because so far, looking at this draft, there's a lot of potential for KBG Gaming to react to whichever target G2 Blacklist will go to.
And for the entire series as well, and even on the entire final stage, KBG Gaming has been prioritizing 100% the first dragon. So this will be a little bit challenging on G2 Blacklist side. Yes, they do have a lot of front lines. Camille, the Shyvana, the Leona, even the Vladimir can go straight into the front line, especially how we saw Andro9 do it a while ago in game 3. But this Shyvana might actually struggle a lot in the early game.
Yeah, early ward as well. Right now for KBG, putting it at the Raptor camp, so they will be having a good timer on KD when they spot them there. Crucial here, Giyang, is if Golden Kite and Draw will be able to get an early advantage in the bot side, even just a lane or a level advantage against the Sivir, they might be able to have an easier time securing the dragon.
And great pokes coming in from Andron, and just in the laning phase, Aaron needs to be extra careful all the time, especially because this is a Shen by the Ton. It's easier to gank the mid lane or any other lanes, to be honest. G2 Blacklist extending their efforts here into the bottom lane. Xiaoma gets taken down! First blood! The first minute, Golden Kite though might be traded out. Charge's gonna be picking up the kill, and Draw will not pursue. Never mind! He goes and picks up the second one!
Draw, with his MVP performance in Game 3, comes back here in Game 4, secures the second kill for G2 Blacklist. And we were just talking about how G2 Blacklist needs to secure an early lead in the bot side so they will have an easier time in securing the dragon. We saw right here Draw with another engage on Xiaoma, and this time around, Golden Kite was able to finish the kill on Xiaoma, giving them the damage advantage against Yuyu. But Ornn, we all know, deals a lot of damage even though he's a support. But this was just really the icing on the cake here for Draw, able to get the second kill on the bot side.
Man, early lead in the bottom side for G2 Blacklist is going to be so important for them to work around securing priority for the first dragon. And again, we have seen KBG Gaming always prioritizing the dragons. This can be a little bit harder for them this time. KD, the top side will be spotted by a ward. KG is struggling against Ime, especially that this Camille is just freezing up a big wave in the top lane, denying more resources for KG.
But Andro9 has been bullying out Aaron here in the mid lane. Ton, is able to recall, not getting caught out there by draw on the Leona. Could have been a bad recall timer right there for the Shen if he was locked down. But going back in the mid lane as well, in terms of the laning phase right now, the mid lane has been the one who's been more in favor of Anra 9, but it's still a Vladimir. Vladimir can have a safer time in the side lanes later on, able to farm up those items and be more effective in the team fights.
Yeah, absolutely. Scaling is going to be a bit of a problem here for Keepers Gaming later on. Renekton falls off, Severe does deal quite a bit of damage, but is prone to being just easily deleted by a Vladimir. We have seen this so many times already, not only for other teams, but especially for Aaron. He did that against Edward Gaming, against KTLOSR Y as well. And this time is looking to do that the same against Keepers Gaming.
Yeah, I also like the rotation right there coming in from KD, just keeping tabs on his mid laner right there. But bot lane,
great knock-up on the draw still is going to be buying so much time. He is very tanky because this is a Leona and the damage going through from Golden Kite. Has to walk away though. There is a big wave crashing onto the tower, especially because of the ult here of Shama. And then it's going to be in the area as well. Spotted by a ward. Aaron, a little bit late, needs to be very careful, spotted by a ward as well. Andran looking to turn onto him. The Dawn is in the area as well, waiting for the Stand United call. But this time, call off, they back away.
Look at the amount of wards as well from KBG. The bot side river, there was 3 wards to light up the way for Anran 9 to just walk towards the bot side of the map. Great series of events as well for G2B. They were able to deter the Akali from jumping in. If the Stand United was there, it could have been a double kill on the bot side. Could have been a tower dive there from KBG, but instead G2 Blacklist was able to avoid that consequence there in the bot side. Now we're heading to the 5-minute mark, Yang, and as we're talking about G2B with the Shyvana pick, needs to prioritize this dragon. That's why we're seeing right now a lot more investment here in the bot side with the map. There's a couple of wards right now for both teams, but KD is walking to the bot side. I feel like he's trying to maybe time out or maybe get a gank there in the bot side before the dragon comes out.
It's going to be a bit challenging for Keepers Gaming. You have seen them in trying to take someone down in the bottom lane. However, the late reaction was made by G2 Blacklist. Great reading as well. Prevented the entire gank in the bottom lane. This time, Aaron needs to be extra careful. Was able to dodge.
The dodge.
Recharge there using the blood pool. Now KD, this time a bit of a fresh start for G2 Blacklist. This time it's them taking the dragon and KBG getting the Herald.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a handshake out of a bot lane though.
Hiding under the shroud. Draw is just gonna be disengaging. Alan doing a really good job holding out this lane. KD after getting the dragon is looking for maybe a gank because the shroud has been used by Andran. He's just gonna be stepping back for now. Mid lane though is gonna be pushed. This should be the tower taken out already because they were able to take out the first plate. Charged by Shelly. Now gold injected to KBG's pockets.
Yeah, great rotation right there coming in from KBG. They're able to take advantage of this Vladimir who's a lot weaker when it comes to clearing the waves, and the Sivir was just able to chip down to the tower until they got to below 2,400. So that when they pop down the Herald, pop down Shelly, was immediately able to take down first turret. A lot of gold right now going in favor here of KBG, as well as that part of the map being open right now for KBG to put down vision, to put down pressure. It's going to be on G2B right now, on G2 Blacklist, to prevent KBG from getting any advantages with that tower down.
2000 is the name of the game here. Keepers Gaming able to at least fully utilize the gold injection towards their carry. Shama is leading top of the gold charts here in this game. The Dawn as well, a little bit ahead compared to your KD right now, which is just over 4,000. That is actually a lot in the jungle difference in terms of gold here. And Keepers Gaming this time are just going to be continuing applying the pressure potentially towards top side because they're grouping there right now.
Yeah, Ime is getting grouped up here, but so far it doesn't seem like it's going to be a big tower dive. G2B is coming in for the reaction.
Execute ultimatum, gonna be initiating the fight. The dragon's breath as well is gonna be there. Yu trying to escape. Is gonna be able to do so. Never mind. Gets taken out by Aaron. Tactical sweep. No flash gonna be used there by Ime. Goes the distance. Not gonna be charging into the tower. They are 5 grouped up there, but that signals Keepers Gaming to push mid lane and bottom lane.
G2 needs to get a lot more from that. There's 5 members that they have invested here into the top side, and they only get 1 kill, unfortunately for them, while Anran 9 has free time here in the bot side, able to get at least 2 plates for him, and maybe even getting the turret down.
200 left on the HP on the tower. Thon is gonna be in the area, just waiting patiently if ever Ime is gonna be engaging towards Anaran, but it doesn't. Now though, so much gold injected towards Anaran. 6,000 already acquired over the course of 7.5 minutes, and that's gonna be felt later by G2 Blacklist.
Yeah, if Anaran 9 finds that angle to just get into the backline and deal massive amounts of damage on this Ezreal, on the Shyvana, it's gonna be a very dangerous element here for G2 Blacklist. But as it stands, G2 Blacklist has been trying to make proactive plays, which we saw on the top side with that 5-member investment that hasn't panned out for them. Ime though getting caught out.
Yu as well, charge, gonna be dodged with Hectic Ultimatum, but still the taunt is gonna be there, and Ime locked out for life. They take the kill down this time though. Croc is in the area. KD does have the dragon form. Tusha Product will not find anyone, but they call off for now.
Yeah, and actually Aaron, oh no.
Driving and a kill by KG. Solo kill against Aaron.
Yeah, he couldn't even get any of his lifesteal back there because of the ignite on this Renekton. It just really put down this Vladimir, and that's going from bad to worse right now for G2 Blacklist. Earlier this lead was around 3,000 when KBG was able to take the first turret in the mid lane, and now it's ballooning up to 5k.
5,000 and unstopped, unslowed yet by G2 Blacklist. Still being amplified by Keepus Gaming, as well as how they are applying the pressure towards G2.
Yeah, if you look in the replay, right, it's actually KG being a very sneaky crocodile there in the top lane brush, and at this point in time, I believe Aaron didn't have flash, wasn't able to get away from the crocodile, and KG just escorting him there to his death.
Now the gold lead again, it keeps on ballooning. 9 minutes in, and G2 Blacklist are not able to take any structures down against Keepus Gaming. This is how stable KBG is. When they get ahead, it's so difficult to take it away from them.
Exactly. At the same time, we've seen G2 Blacklist in a huge deficit before. Even in game 1, we've seen them already in about a 10,000 deficit, and it all was on a big team fight for them. A comeback that they were able to do there. But right now, Dragon is going to be lost here. G2B not even able to contest.
But they still turn onto the members of G2 Blacklist, forcing at least the Dragon's mode here off the Shyvana, but still, this is going to be taken down. Golden Kite going to be flashing out, Arcane shipped out as well, but Thon flashing in to secure the kill alongside with KG and Aaron as well. This is the last remaining member of G2 Blacklist as the rest falls down, and KBG dominating them right now.
KBG cannot be stopped at this point. G2 Blacklist ran away from that Dragon, but were able to catch them. KD on the Shyvana so far is not panning out here against KBG. As headed this replay right here, Dragon was secured, KD was in the area trying to maybe look for a steal or something, but he used his ult to get away, and they did not have any way to engage. G2 Blacklist is not in the proper, it doesn't have any strength to against KBG at this point in time. They don't have the items yet. They're so far behind. KBG knows that so well, so KBG is just forcing the issue against G2 Blacklist.
In a 10,000 goal lead at 11 minutes, that is so difficult to turn around. Normally, we do see the game already being won when a team has this amount of lead. And most especially because they have the Akali, they have the Severe, they have H-Chen as well. Many late game scaling champions are present on the side of Keepus Gaming. Yes, we do see a lot of scaling champions on the side of G2 Blacklist as well, but it's going to be a lot more difficult for them. They have to force out a mistake on Keepus Gaming. It's very difficult, almost impossible for them to make a mistake.
Yeah, the difference right now between the past couple of games for G2 Blacklist, whenever KBG does get a lead, is they're able to stop the momentum KBG. Now, so far, G2 Blacklist has not been able to pull up a play to stop the momentum that is KBG.
Slowly, Zenith Blade will not connect onto anyone. KG going with the Dominus. Hectic Ultimatum gonna be used. Just to zone out some of the members here, but the knockup is just gonna be better here on the side of Keepus Gaming. Imi's burning to death. Taking time bomb is gonna be there as well. Still able to stay alive. Aaron as well. Burning to death. Still alive. G2 Blacklist unable to get anything in that fight, but they were able to survive regardless.
Yeah, but the Baron is up right now, and we were talking about this Giyang earlier. Both of these teams love to get their 12-minute Barons. KBG already starting it out. G2 Blacklist burned so many of their ultimates in that fight earlier.
Oh no, Golden Guy getting caught in the perfect execution. We'll find him taken out. Draw as well, unable to find the stun. This time, the Senate play is going to be connecting. KD going into Eric. Can he actually dash in? Get the steal? Is it going to be possible? The answer is no still. Actually, KD gets it! What in the world? And G2 Blacklist are still alive.
We were just saying as well, G2 Blacklist has not made the play to stop the momentum of KBG, and that was it. It's still not enough for them to get back in this game, but at least they were able to stop the snowball from KBG going any way worse for them. As we head to this replay right here, Golden Kite was caught out because he tried to get some vision inside the pit. But I want you to focus on the bottom side of your screens. KD just not look at his teammates, going straight into the Baron, and at how many HP? 750 was able to smite it out against the Ton, who have been stealing these objectives away from KD this whole series.
Man, the steal by KD. And in this entire series, we have seen the Ton be the one to steal out objectives against him. This time though, G2 Blacklist remains alive, kicking, breathing, fighting back against Keepers Gaming through that steal by KD. A bit of a breathing time for them to recover some of the gold that has been fully utilized by Keepers Gaming. 10,000 was the lead that Keepers Gaming had prior to that steal, but now minus 2,000 can go and drop even more.
Yeah, so far G2 Blacklist will not go quietly into the night. In Game 4 of this best of 7 series against Keep Best Gaming, they will fight. Yeah, they will even fight it just to steal, get that gold for KD. Oh no, actually Andra 9 right now maybe getting cornered here.
Dragon 4.
Stand United though.
KD is taking too much damage, and the Stand United is gonna be there as well. The perfect execution onto Aaron as well. They are just definitely regretting their engage right now onto KBG. Imi as well. Triple kill by Andra 9 is just gonna be the road to the Pentakill. Is gonna be attaching the shuriken onto Imi, going in as well, securing the quadra kill, and that's gonna be the Pentakill for Season 2. Andra 9 gets it in the Grand Finals.
Andra 9 able to secure a Pentakill here in Game 4 of the Grand Finals, and KBG will just be walking into the base of G2 Blacklist.
Man, after a decisive clash, punishing the overextension and overconfidence of G2 Blacklist, Andran gets a Penta and a 15-minute game for Keepers Gaming.
KD give it and take it away as well. He gave G2B a way to get back into the game by stealing